Welcome to Michael's Ab for this Lotto NRFL Women's Premiership match between Fencibles and the home team Ellerslie AFC. We'll start with the Fencibles lineup for today. In goal, number 1, Zoe Doherty. Number 2, Michael Beasley. Number 6, Louise Turley. Number 7, Millie Loxton. Number 9, Hayley Miller. Number 10, Mihiro Kisu. Number 11, Tinky de Jong. Number 16, Eden Chator. Number 21 and captain, Rosie Misson. And number 24, Mackenzie Rasteder. On the bench for Fencibles today, we have number 3, Zara Errol Watt. Number 4, Alexandra Api Paya. Number 5, Grace Ng. Number 14, Morgan Day. And number 17, Olivia Taylor. For the home team today, in goal we have Petra Wheelock, number 1. Number 6, Holly Leona. Number 9, Alexa Quintara. Number 11, Anita Trudgeon and captain. Number 12, Danielle Grimmer. Number 13, Hannah Barclay. Number 14, Abby Wright. Number 17, Kitty Jacob. Number 20, Kirsty Gage. Number 25, Arisa Takeda. Number 29, Tatiana Mason. On the bench for Ellerslie today, we have number 3, Roxy Pasteroff. Number 8, Silla Fa'afua. Number 16, Jennifer McMurray. Number 19, Mia Stott. And number 28, Jeong Yun Kwan. Coaching today for Ellerslie will be Connor Westbury. And the referees for today, there's been a late change, and we have Ravi Prasad in the middle with AR1 Gabrielle Jewell and AR2 Grace Parks. Ellerslie look to be defending the cricket nets end of Michael's Ave this first half. Olivia Leona, who coached the team last week in Ryan Simpson's absence, will be taking his kick-off. Leona passes it back to Mason. Mason puts that ball forward early. An early test for Doherty and goal for Fencibles. Doherty, activating options, drops the ball. Being pressed by Barclay, but puts it into midfield for Mason to win. And Fencibles have brought that ball under. Ellerslie doing a bit of a press here, trying to keep him down one side. Mason with an early challenge on Loxton, gives away a free kick just in the Fencible side of halfway. There's actually a shirt number playing in this that wasn't on the system, so we're going to try and figure that one out. 23, Mila Clark potentially playing, but wasn't on their sporty list, so we'll just check that in at halftime and confirm that. As players restarted here. With Lidlake coming out and picking the ball up there for that attack and shutting that down. Lidlake going to be punting this towards Leona. Leona challenging with Misson. But Turley gets that ball away and Fencibles have retained the ball. Goes back for Gage and Barclay to press. Gage now pressing the keeper. Keeper goes into midfield, which evades Leona, but Mason is hot on the Fencibles player there. But Fencibles do manage to keep the ball. A nice press from Wright. Almost wins the ball. It gives away a free kick right in front of the Fencibles bench. That free kick has gone long into the midfield, flicked on by Misson. Alexa getting stuck in there to win that ball. There's Barclay comes across and wins that tackle out for a throw-in. Beasley playing down the line towards Misson. Misson marked by Mason. Bit of contact there from Mason in the back, but the referee's happy with that. As Alexa early ball out towards Barclay. Barclay brings that down under pressure from behind, plays a ball through looking for Gage. That's overhit. And the Fencibles defender picks it up. It was Rastetta getting that out. Sharp ball into midfield there from the unnamed player that we will figure out at half time. Jacobs, with her first touch at the back, intercepts a pass, but it's given straight back to Fencibles. Takeda in midfield today tries to slow that play down. It's gone out towards the left, towards Tinker de Jong, coming back on her right foot. De Jong with right for company, goes past right, but overhit, and Jacobs comes out and clears that. And the ball's sent early into the box, looking for a runner. Wedlake comes out, picks it up. Wedlake, ball now in her hands, looking to go long again. Leona flicks that on towards Gage, but it's headed away by Rastetta. Rastetta contesting with a couple players in the middle there. Heavy contact there on Leona. She's back up on her feet. No foul called there from the referee. Fencibles losing the ball in the play out again. Won it back briefly, but Leona now has the ball in midfield, finds Wright. Wright has a channel option, tries to dribble, goes inside here, beats the player. Still going on the dribble, but loses that. But Takeda picks it up. He's got some options here, Takeda. Decides to go to Gage on the wing. Gage under a bit of pressure. Loses that to De Jong. So that's not De Jong. I think that's... Not sure who that is, actually. Well, that might be Kisu. That ball forward is won by Fencibles. Kelly Miller tries to put a ball in the box, but Takeda cuts that out. Prudgen fires the ball towards Gage. Gage gets a foot in around the defender, but it's too far and goes to a Fencibles play. Loxton there finds Misson. Misson with a bit of space finds Beasley. Beasley delivers early towards the near post, but Wedlake's able to keep that in play in her hands. Fencibles win that header. A bit of contact in the back there, but the referee is not worried by that. Trudgeon here going long from the throw, looking for the run of Gage. Gage beaten to it by the Fencibles defender, puts it out for another throw. Ellerslie with an attacking throw in here, right the Fencibles end. Trudgeon with the throw. Finds Leona. Leona with the defender on her back finds Barclay. Barclay back to Trudgeon. But De Jong steps in and wins that. Driving forward into midfield, looks for her options. Left foot towards Loxton. Loxton out towards Kisu. Kisu tries a switch ball, but it's blocked by an Ellerslie player, and Wright goes back to defend that and bangs the ball off Loxton for a throw-in. Throw and restart to play there from Kitty Jacobs. Headed back out again for another Ellerslie throw. Same place. Leona tries to flick the ball on there, looking for the run of Gage. That's gone out for a throw on halfway. Fencibles take it early and go backwards. All the way back to their keeper, Doherty. Doherty outside her box, looking to link with one of her defenders. Gets it back again. Barclay pressing. A ball flying into midfield, but Wright wins that, but can't keep control of it. Ellerslie had a chance there to intercept, but they have now got it. Grimmer, first game of the season for first team after injury, finds Leona. Leona back to Grimmer. Grimmer left foot, goes into the channel looking for a combination of Trudge and Gage, but it's slightly overhit, but straight. And it goes through to the keeper.
This was lucky the first time I'm looking for this.
Keeper punts long here out of her hands, looking for Misson. Misson flicks it on. Hugh and Jacobs chasing that. Hugh clears that out towards Kisu. Kisu delivers the ball back in the box. And it's headed there from Misson. Directed well, but not enough power on that. And Wedlake picks it out and restarts play. Out to Hugh. Hugh finds Wright. Wright finds Jacobs. A bit of a 1-2 there with Wright and Jacobs. Wright goes down the line and finds Barclay, but Barclay's outmuscled there on the sideline. Fencibles win the ball back. Goes out to Beasley. Beasley into Misson. Misson under pressure. Manages to get away from her defenders. Nice little 1-2 there. Does well to keep that and go back to her left centre back. That pass is intercepted by Takeda. Takeda passing to Mason. Mason's got the ball at her feet looking forward. Goes left to find Trudgeon. Trudgeon's got De Jong in front of her. But she goes down the side channel looking for the run of Gage. Gage is quick and manages to come across. And the ball's put out for a corner for Ellerslie. Leona taking this corner. Careful with the placement. Should be a right foot in swinger. Looking for probably a target of Jacob. Right on the spot. Q gets that, chests it down. There's a bit of a scramble in the box. Right at the edge of the box. Oh, sorry, edge of the 6-yard box. Has a strike, but it's low and hard. Not that hard. And the keeper dives on it. Punts it away. Big chance here for Ellerslie. Gage hitting that ball away as you drop back from that set piece. Ellerslie getting numbers back now. Miller had dropped off. She finds one of her midfield players. Nice little move there on the left with Loxton. Fires that ball into midfield. It hits Takeda. And Leona secures position for Ellerslie with Wright facing forward. Wright tries to find Barclay. Barclay can't bring that ball in. And Fencibles have retained the ball here. There's a nice little play here. Press from Ellerslie. Trudgeon and Barclay win the ball back briefly, but a desperate defending from Fencibles there gets the ball back for them. That could have been a good chance for Ellerslie if they managed to get away from that challenge. Fencibles goalkeeper now with the ball to her feet, trying to look for options. It's a nice little turn inside. And a ball down the channel to De Jong. De Jong's touch is a bit loose. And then overly strong challenge there on Trudgeon, but the referee's not moved, and that ball goes out for a throw-in. Beasley here, looking the line with her throw. Looks for inside actually to Misson. Misson able to control ahead of Mason. Loxton with a loose touch. Fouls Grimmer. Grimmer gets good body position on that one, wins the foul. Looks forward with her left foot to see what options she has for this free kick. Decides to go towards Barclay. Barclay flicks it on. She's the only one there though. Chases her flick on. And an overhead kick to clear that away from Fencibles. Procures substitution here. And De Jong now has it on the right. Pressed by Trudgeon. Goes back to Beasley. Beasley's around Trudgeon. But the ball's into midfield. And Leona has won that. There's a free kick given to Fencibles for what I presume is a little bit of shirt contact. Fencibles player taking this free kick. Puts it down the line. It's unmarked. Beasley. Ellerslie had anticipated the ball into the box, which comes now from Beasley. But it's hit the right-hand post, and Ellerslie now trying to clear it away. There's a shot here from the edge from Rosie Misson, and it goes over the cricket nets, and was initially given as a goal kick, now given as a corner. Apparently referees can change their minds, so we'll see.
That's what you need after a big day to make very good.
Short delay here while we search for a match ball. This corner going to be a left-footed in-swinger. Near post. Try to flick on there, but nice clearance there from Ellerslie, and Ellerslie have got it back out, but they're still under pressure here. Fencibles have the territory, and left-footed cross in here towards the back post, headed back in, but Q, strong there, heads it away. Jacob does enough, and then Gage sends that towards halfway with her clearance. Ellerslie survived that scary moment. Ball's fired over here towards the right back. Beasley works down the line. That ball's headed inside, but unfortunately here for Ellerslie. And a shot fired across goal by Miller. It was lucky the way that fell for Fencibles there. Wedlake finds Grimmer. Grimmer on her left foot, opens out. Goes into midfield, trying to find Barclay, but it's cut out by Misson. Misson finds Loxton. Loxton to Kisu. Kisu with a shot, but blocked by Takeda. And then two Ellerslie players getting away with each other, but a nice strong challenge from Mason. Stops in danger, but Misson now with a shot from the edge of the box. Too much heat on that, and it's over the bar. Restart play here. Q finds Jacob. Jacob to right. Right tries a half turn. There's a foul given there just on the sideline. Jacob going to restart play here with a free kick.
Yeah, I just see Sid go down like that. I wanted just like.
Milan tries to flick that on, but Fencibles had the ball back. Now with Miller. Miller turns in midfield, facing forward, has a few options. Tries a slided ball between the centre back and full back, but Wedlake's away of that danger and comes out and sweeps it. Ellerslie reasonably deep on defence, not allowing a lot of space in behind their back line as Wedlake pops that ball forward. Grimmer under pressure here. Grimmer does enough and puts that ball out for a throw-in.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, he was already talking about it.
Well, it was when Trent and Mark started streaming on it.
Like, he's only had one. Yeah.
I wouldn't have cared otherwise.
Free kick here for Fencibles. Just in the shade here. Beasley. Going to go left foot here. It's going to be an in-swinger. We're looking at the back post here. Goes front post. Mason heads that away. Loxton, I think, retains that. And the ball is put back in the into the box. But Grimmer heads it away. Has come back to Turley. And Turley is tackled by Jacob.
Yes, the other TV, Jordan.
Fencibles with a throw in here in Ellerslie's red zone. Goes short. Loxton robbed by Wright. Wright driving forward, but a space for Wright this time. Looks at her options. Pressed back by Chator. The ball is put forward to Gage, but that run is not timed that greatly. And there's an offside for Fencibles. Middle of their half. Free kick's gone back towards the keeper. Keeper looks at her options, getting a bit of pressure here from Gage. She fires towards Kisu. Kisu tries to control ahead of Jacob, but that's a free kick given to Fencibles for a bit of pressure in the back there by Jacob.
Like I always thought against that when it's really but so will leave the clash. Well, so sad with the DNA.
So awesome. So I think he was gonna like make a point out of it. Like from the get go. Like from before the game. And then he like
Cleared here by Grimmer. Great save by Wedlake. That ball sat in the box, and a Fencibles player was first to the chance. But Wedlake with a strong left hand knocked it over the crossbar, and Fencibles have a corner here. Corner here from Fences. It's going to be an in-swinger into the middle of the box. Wedlake's up, claims that. That's her bread and butter there, Wedlake. Put into the high ball. So it's her options. Fakes to throw to Trudgeon, then punts. Looking for Barclay. Barclay comes out and flicks that on to Wright. Wright brings that down. Does a turn outside. And that ball's down the channel to Gage. Gage has got a centre back to beat and puts the ball in the box for Takeda. Takeda tries to gather that, but it's picked off by a Fencibles player, pressing back. And they have now got a period of position to try and build out. But Takeda reads that and intercepts and puts it out for a throw in. Yeah. Long throw forward. Jacob heads that down, hits Takeda and falls for a Fencibles player. Missing now with the ball facing backwards. Back to her goalkeeper. The goalkeeper looks at their options, goes to the left centre back. Loxton all the way back to the keeper again. Using the keeper a lot and play out here. This ball's fired out towards Beasley. Beasley pressed by Trudgeon. This ball forward looking for Miller. Miller has got the ball here. Hugh for company. Hugh giving her a bit of space. But pressured there anyway. Miller has it back, drives into the box, and Q wins that tackle, and then Fencibles fire that out for a goal kick, attempted cross.
What?
Just calm defending there from Alexa at the back. Spoke to Alexa earlier today. She authorised me to use Q as her surname because I butchered her last name so many times. So for those listening from America, that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. Q clears that into midfield. Gage tries to bring that down. Referee gives a free kick for contact in the back. Referee giving a lot of free kicks for contact today. It's unusual. He's been consistent so far. Giddy restarts play here, trying to find Barclay, but it's cut off by Fencibles. Strong tackle in the midfield, won by Mason, but Fencibles do have it back. Missing with the ball now, finds Beasley. Beasley facing forward. Has Mason coming across to pressure her. Beats that tackle. Now has Grimmer, goes around Grimmer, delivers the ball into the box. A little back heel from Miller, but it's hit the post and comes out. Wedlake, I think, had that covered. Ellerslie survive again there. A nice little play there from the right fullback, setting up that chance. Wedlake down here, needing some attention. It's the right to play on. Just getting a bit of water here. Beasley restarts play back down here to the Fencibles player, number 23. Tries a bomb into the box. Here, a lot of contact in the back there, and that free kick is called by the referee. A strong play there from Alexa. Barclay here controls the ball, back to goal, fires the ball wide right, aiming for right, but it's cut off by Chater. Chater finds Kisu. Kisu holds the ball for a bit before going back to her centre back. Rasteta goes back to Doherty. Doherty pressed by Gage, but nice ball out towards, I think that is Louise Turley. Louise Turley plays a nice 1-2, has a chance to open the scoring, but Wedlake Brave in the tackle comes out and claims that, and the game is now stopped for a check on the Fencibles player. Still a lot of contact there. Actually, it wasn't Turley. I think it's 16, which I believe is Chater. So that was a left back bombing forward there. It would have been a nice goal for left back to score. Not wanting any attention, so not quite sure why we're not playing on now. Referee being very accommodating here, letting the player get back into position, which is a bit unusual. Drop ball here for Grimmer. Grimmer to restart play. Grimmer looks at her options, fires a ball, try to go over the back line for Gage, but it's cut out. Missing. Turley to Chator. Chator drives forward. Looks for Kisu. Cut out by right. Out for a Fencibles throw. Fencibles restart play here. Jacob reads that well. Comes out, intercepts. Pops that ball down the line. Can't quite keep it in. Buxton and Chator here with a bit of play. Ball's put in towards Turley. Turley gives that ball away to the head of Jacob. Jacob heads it, and right with a bit of futsal skill here, gets around Loxton. Still got the ball and finds a ball down the line for Barclay. Barclay's one-on-one with the Fencibles defender. Tries to go around her, but stays to her task and wins the ball and puts it out for a throw for Ellerslie in the red zone. Ellerslie leaving that ball for a set play here as Wright comes across to take it. That ball's gone out for a Fencibles throw. Ball forward here from Fencibles. Ends up with Miller. Miller for Jacob to beat. Goes down the line, but Q's read that. Puts it out for a throw just on halfway. Good covering from the Ellerslie centre back. Fencibles with a throw just on halfway. Working the line. Miller tries to control that. Jacob too much in the back there. And another free kick for Fencibles. Free kick coming in here. Goes towards the back post. Mason wins that first header. Loxton puts back in. Trudgeon heads it away and chases her header. Hooks that right footer down the line for Leona to press. And that ball's put out for a goal kick. We'd like to restart play here. Goes to Q. Q on her right foot. Finds Grimmer. Grimmer tries to go back inside, but the ball's picked off there by De Jong. De Jong early cross in, but Jacob wins that on the second time of asking. Barclay tries to flick it on. Beasley steps in and wins that. And the ball's a bit of aerial stuff going on for there for a bit, but Barclay comes away with it. Tries to go around the defender and then link with Leona, but can't quite find Leona in the middle. And that attack breaks down. But with the Fencibles keeper, finds the centre back to De Jong, but it's intercepted by Trudgeon. Trudgeon gets away. Some bit of contact there, which makes that pass a bit hard. And Fencibles have come away with it. De Jong, nice early ball, looking for the run of Kisu. Control from Kisu, but just a little bit too much. And Wedlake picks that loose ball up. And Ellerslie have the ball back safely with her. She looks to punt this. Punts it towards Leona. Leona, a little push in the back there from a Fencibles player. And then another flick on from Leona. And again, winning this. Under a lot of pressure in midfield. It gets away with a bit of a tackle there. Barclay bangs it off a player. And then Takeda goes left looking for Trudgeon. Trudgeon and De Jong resume their battle. 11-11. De Jong wins at this time. Then finds a throw. Trudgeon with the ball here in her hands. Looks at her options. Gage, got Barclay, got Leona. Miscommunication there as De Jong steps in, but Gage sticking to her task though, tries to win it back. Ends up with Mason. Mason finds Trudgeon. Trudgeon finds Barclay on the left. Offside call here from the AR. Free kick. Restarts play here. Grimmer steps in, wins that. Ball's controlled by Hattie Miller's hand, and it's a free kick to Ellerslie. Grimmer going to take this. Grimmer back to Q. Q plays it back to Grimmer. Grimmer opens out on the left foot. Finds Mason. Mason tries to control it first time, but loses it, but gets it back. Bit fortuitous there. Grimmer now again with the ball facing forward. There's a lot of options. So Trudgeon looks up, pops the ball over, but that runner's gone. Ellerslie not quite having the timing here, but that ball's put into an area where Barclay can pick it off. Barclay does lose the second phase, though, to Turley. Ellerslie definitely fired up for this game, putting a lot of challenges in. Ball, early free kick here, aiming to the centre of the box, but Q heads that away, solid as ever. We need a pressing De Jong here. De Jong's forced all the way back towards the free kick taker. Looks their options, tries to whack a ball back into the box. Q again, heads it away. Trudgeon brings that ball down. Beasley pressing her, back to Q. Q plays that out towards Grimmer. The ball's gone out for a throw-in. Trudgeon down, fixing a foot issue, maybe a shoelace, potentially. The referee comes across, makes sure she's okay to continue. Trudgeon back up on her feet. Into position. As Beasley takes his throw. Loxton controls that, but loose. Ball falls back at her feet, though. And Grimmer comes across with a challenge, and then Trudgeon goes long, but doesn't clear it enough. Beasley puts it in back post, but Wright has read that well, and now has the ball, being pressed by Kisu. Goes down the line towards Gage. Gage has enough skill to turn there and drive to midfield. She's got Barclay with her. A bit of a challenge there in halfway. The referee has called a free kick. To be fair to the referee, he's called basically every piece of contact like this. Then blocked his squad book by saying the ball was rolling, which it's allowed to be, of course, under the new rules. But anyway. Takeda restarts play out towards Jacob. Jacob's got Wright company on the wing. Finds Wright. Wright finds Gage. Gage pressured there, but the ball is fallen to Takeda, and Takeda finds Leona. Leona, little slip ball, looking for Barclay. Barclay hadn't read that. Nice little pass from Leona. Keeper here, running this ball long. Big kick here from the keeper. Jacob wins that, tries to control it to her team, but falls for a Fencibles player. Kisu now with it. Tries to cut back inside here, finds Turley. Turley to Chator. Chator trying to get round right, but it's a throw here for Fencibles. They'll work the line here for Lockton. Lockton flicks it on for Miller. Miller one-on-one with Q. Tries to go around her, but is forced backwards. And then a tame shot on the ground to Wedlake. Ellerslie doing quite well to keep the chances that Fencibles are having to distance or to poor angles. Apart from the two great saves that Petra has made when they did find a good angle. Gage here has won the ball, drives into midfield, challenged here by a few players, keeps going though with her pace. Down the left, tries a left foot shot. That's along the ground as well. And Doherty picks it up quite easily. Promising signs there from Ellerslie. Doherty rolls it to Beasley. Beasley looks forward. Tries to work the line there. Miller with a high foot, but misses that, and it's fallen through to Q. Q finds Mason in midfield. Mason turns. Looks their options. Tries a ball over the top to Wright. It's gone through to Wright. Wright's got some time here. It's 3-on-3 at the back, really. Wright's pushing in. Looks for options. Tries an early cross, but it's blocked. Wright's got it back. Could look for another cross here, but is defended well by Chator, and a throw-in for Ellerslie in the red zone. Right taking this throw. Looks short. There's some appealing from
So it should be
the Fencibles bench. Not quite sure what it's about.
1.0, you know.
Let's play on here. Right looks a bit longer this time. Tries to find Leona. Leona can't quite win that header, and Fencibles bang that off. Barclay, Leona's got it back. Tries to go inside. It's fallen back for right. Right. Tries to rush that. It's fallen to Mason. It's a very scrappy play, this, but Ellerslie do eventually get countered. But Jacob defends that strongly. And there's a quick throw in here to Loxton. Loxton pressed by Mason. Mason with a great tackle here. Through to Barclay. Barclay misses out on that challenge. And Turley has the ball back. Lots of appealing from the Fencibles bench there. For I'm not quite sure what. It was a very clean tackle by Mason. Q comes across to cover that. Pops it out for a throw. Fencibles with a throw here.
And the cat.
Pops the ball forward, but right heads that away. Leona comes to challenge that. Mason wins it again, and that ball's put forward towards Gage. Gage uses her strength to control that. Looks to link with Trudgeon. Still the ball, Gage. Somehow manages to lose that, but Fencibles had the ball back. Missing now with the ball at her feet. Fires it out towards Beasley. Let's overhit.
Like 12 in that. Thanks. Ah, to have big sounds and checking in and out. You guys around just.
Trudgeon to be taking this throw on. She'll work the line here.
Yeah.
Goes to Leona. Line up, knocks it back for Trudgeon. Trudgeon pops it into an area for Barclay to challenge, but Fencibles have won this. Missing. Plays to Beasley. Beasley pressed by Gage. Finds De Jong. De Jong can't run a position here, but does lose it eventually to a combination of Gage and Trudgeon. Ball forward here to Barclay. Barclay has got the ball facing forward. Looks for her options. It's got Takeda on the far side. Leona looks up. Leona tries to nutmeg the defender. Loses out there. That play breaks down. Rush defending there from Fencibles. Works out. Ellerslie still in this though. Competing well in this game. Kisu here finds Turley. Turley back to Chator. Chator across to Rostadit. Keeper Doherty goes up to the right centre back.
Last week when Sam started saying like,
Mason here, winning the ball in midfield. Does well. Beats a couple of Fencibles players. Showing her strength. It's a free kick from a challenge from behind from De Jong.
yeah.
Grimmer here, looking forward. Plays a ball looking for Gage, but it's down not quite the right channel, and that goes through to the keeper. Keeper punts this forward. One there by Mason. Fencibles do have it back. Nice little 1-2 in the midfield there between Miller and Loxton, but Mason has it now. Plays a nice ball to Barclay, who's bitten offside trap. Cuts back. Offside called there by Grace Parks, and that's, hate to say it, not a great call.
Take that down, mate.
Fencibles restart play here.
I'll probably come up to the corner. Oh, yeah.
Turley finds Beasley. Beasley pressed by Barclay. Beasley cutting back, going towards the unnamed player. That I'm still trying to figure out who she is. She goes back to the keeper. Q wins that tackle there, but it goes out towards Kisu. Kisu on her right foot looks to deliver the ball in, but goes to Chator. Chator defended by Takeda. Drives into the box, left foot, across the box to Miller. Miller misses that chance, kicks it into herself, and Ellerslie clear that. Big chance for Fencibles there. Back to Misson though. Still alive this chance. Misson right foot tries to go across goal, and that goes across the face. Ellerslie doing well to survive till half time here. Hugh here goes along with this pass, finds Gage, but Gage is robbed under 2 players there. And Fencibles managed to retain the ball. Chater facing forward, finds Miller down the side. Miller with a nice little back heel to Kisu. Kisu to Loxton. Loxton finds Misson, edge of the box with their right foot. Looks for a shot, tries to beat Trudgeon for pace. Not a great idea, that one. But does have it back. Plays a 1-2 with Beasley. Beasley cuts it back. It's at Miller. Miller tries to go inside. Kisu with a nice little turn. Great tackle in there by Jacob. And Mason then wins the ball off Misson. And Wright bangs that ball down the sideline for a throw. Fencibles with a throw in here. So number 23 is Mila Clark. Just identifying that. Missed that at the beginning. Apologies there. Trudgeon here has won the ball from Miller. Goes back to Grimmer. Grimmer works a sideline forward, but Clark intercepts that. Clark pressured by Gage. Finds Beasley. Beasley tries to turn and beat Trudgeon. The ball's gone out for a throw-in. Ellerslie with that throw, nice and quick. Some pressure in the back there by Clark on Gage, and Ellerslie have a free kick. As we enter in the last minute of regulation time, we're in the last minute already. Mason drives that forward, looking for Gage. It's a little bit overhit, and the keeper comes out and collects that. Doherty plays to Restetta. Restetta down the line. It's well controlled there by Loxton. Loxton, though, does lose out eventually, and Ellerslie have a throw-in. Ball's walked down the line to Gage. Gage drives across into midfield, looks for options, goes back and finds Mason. Mason first time finds Wright. Wright controls that ahead of Chater. Some fancy footwork. Gets away from Chater. Delivers a nice cross in early, but it's headed away by Restetta. Leona controlling the ball in midfield, but loses out to Kisu. Leona comes back though, shows some fight. Eventually does miss out to Loxton, I think, which goes back to Kisu. Kisu finding De Jong. De Jong to Miller. It's a nice interplay here from the Fencibles players as they look to create a chance here just for half-time. Miller with a strike there, but nowhere near the contact she needed. Just test Petra Wedlake, and Wedlake has the ball in her hands. Wedlake punting this. Goes long. Leona looks to flick that on. Does. And that's a half-time whistle there. No score in this first half. A interesting game here. Backwards and forwards in this match. But no, a couple of really good saves from Petra Wedlake to keep the score at 0-0. Well contested half. We'll be back after the break with the second half.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. You heard that I was starting over with someone new. They told you I was moving on over you. You didn't think that I'd come back swinging. You tried to break me, but you see what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Thanks to you, I got a new thing started. Thanks to you, I'm not the broken hearted. Thanks to you, I'm finally thinking about me. You know, in the end, the day you left was just my beginning. In the end, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. When I'm alone.
Simplification of skanking. Freestyling ourselves a wee jam. Stripping it back to the roots. Vision. Nothing else takes me like you do. We move to the music. The pushing and pulling on skin. Feeling the drum bass. That's why we do what we do. Unite the people, we are the land. Relight the fires, we burn again. Stripping it back to the roots. Vision. Nothing else takes me like you do. We move to the music. The pushing and pulling on skin. Feeling the drum bass. That's why we do what we do. Version. We do for the love of it. 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 Simplification of skank man. Freestyle sounds of we jam. Stripping it back to the roots version. Nothing else treats me like you do. We move to the music, the pushing and pulling us, yeah. Feeling the drum and bass. That's why we do what we do. Unite the people, we are the land. Relight the fires and burn again. Stripping it back to the roots version. Nothing else takes me like you do. We move to the music, the pushing and pulling us, yeah. Feeling the drum and bass. That's why we do what we do. Version, we do for the love of it. 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 Version, we do for the love of it.
Right, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rave, mash up the stage show. I get high, then I drop it low. Pump the volume, drop the treble, pump the bass. In the venue, in the function, in the rave. I get wasted till I can't function. I'm off my face. I'm off my face.
Shake that bum 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 bum. Wind that bum 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 bum. Shake that bum 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 bum. Dance shut down to your bum 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 bum. Shake that bum 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 bum. Wind that bum 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 bum. Go bum 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 bum.
Crank it.
Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go.
Crank it.
Whoa, you got the bum 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 bum. Whoa, shake that bum 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 bum. Whoa, wind that bum 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 bum. Dance shut down to your bum 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 bum. Whoa, she got bum 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 bum. Whoa, you this bum 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 bum. Go bum 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 bum. Beat that drum like bum 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 bum.
You know how long me I pre you for? From long time like VCR. Lay me down, make me say, mouth to mouth like CPR. You never knew that I pre'd you then. From way back, like way back when. What's the time gone way past 10? Crank it up, go way past 10. Pump the volume, drop the treble, pump the bass. In the venue, in the function, in the rave. I get wasted till I can't function. I'm off my face. I'm off my face. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rave, mash up the stage show. I get high, then I drop it low.
Shake that bum 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 bum. Wind that bum 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 bum. Shake that bum 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 bum. Dance shut down to your bum 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 bum. Shake that bum 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 bum. Wind that bum 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 bum. Go bum 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 bum.
Crank it.
Crank it.
We are back here for the second half of this Lotto NRFL Women's Premiership clash. Just looking at the teams here, there's no changes from Ellerslie, the same as the first half. Just looking at the Fencibles team here, looks pretty similar to the first half. We will check that as this game progresses. And we're underway here with the second half. Fencibles with the ball. Ball's popped forward for Jacob to flick that away. Takeda doubles down on that clearance. It goes out towards Barclay. Barclay can't win that challenge, but Ellerslie do eventually bring the ball in, and it ball's popped forward for Leona to chase after. Leona chasing Chator. Chator back to the goalkeeper Doherty. Doherty pops that ball first time back, and that ball's gone over Jacob for Miller to run at Takeda here. Cut back and right back presses and wins that ball. Finds Mason. Mason goes one more to Trudgeon. Trudgeon on their left foot, looks to go forward. Finds a little ball down the side for Barclay. Barclay is able to escape the offside trap there, facing up against Beasley. Find Nita back inside Trudgeon. Trudgeon looks to find someone, but that ball's cleared away by Hurley and then missing. But Jacob has that links with Takeda in midfield. Takeda and Mason here securing the ball for Ellerslie. Grimmer finding Barclay. Barclay flicking it on for Trudgeon. Trudgeon just about there ahead of Beasley. Beasley steps in and wins that. Trudgeon taking this throw in. Throws it to Barclay. Barclay goes back to Trudgeon. Trudgeon puts that ball into the box, looking for some runners. Bounces up, but Doherty's able to secure that ahead of Gage and Leona. Bit of shade across the pitch now. It'll be nice for some of the players out of the unusually hot winter sun. Mason wins that first time, puts it back in. Bit of force back going on. Doherty with a throw out here towards Clark. Clark pressed by Barclay, cuts back in. Tries to go into midfield to Loxton. Finds her. Loxton intercepted. And Gage now has the ball facing forward. Challenged by Loxton. Gage has got a lot of pace though. A bit of a foot race here between her and the left back. Shador. And Ellerslie have a throw right to be taking this. Right to Gage. Gage tries to turn with that. Does. Gets away from two fence players. On left foot. Tries a cross shot. Fencibles intercept that, but it's back out with Mason. Picks up that clearance. Takeda. Takeda back to Jacob. Jacob pressed by Miller. Goes to right. Right's facing forward here with Chator. Little flick over the top for Gage. Gage rides that challenge from Loxton, but eventually gives the ball over and Fencibles win it. But a great tackle there from Takeda. Wins the ball back for Ellerslie. Ellerslie starting this second half on the front foot. Right drifts into midfield. Gets away from a couple of players. Looks at her options. Challenged by Misson. Ball down the side towards Gage, but that's called offside. Bit of a hectic start to this half. Restart play here from a free kick. It's won by Mason in midfield. And then challenged by Miller and Takeda. Bit of battle there in midfield. Referee happy to play on. Loxton goes finds Rosie Misson, the captain. Some nice footwork to get away from Barclay. Ball in a channel there looking for the pacey Fencibles right back, Beasley. And that ball holds up on the grass and Grimmer has to dive and block that out for a corner. Places her divot.
No, I did it against yeah, ran around.
Corner coming in and swing it. Goes middle of the box here. Hit it away by Trudgeon. And then Gage helps to clear that. But a battle in there with Hugh winning a tackle. Nice calm there, finds Wright on the fullback slot. She plays down the line towards Buckley. Buckley's got one defender behind her. She tries to beat her around the side. Some pace here from Hannah Barclay there on Chator. Chator comes back though, forces her backwards, and Wright tries an early cross looking for Leona, but the keeper has spotted that. Doherty plucks that and plays an early throw to De Jong. De Jong losing the ball to... was a shot there from Trudgeon after that ball was lost by De Jong. Trudgeon picked up the loose ball and had a snapshot just past the post from our angle. Keeper didn't look too phased. It might have been a bit wider than we could see from here. Fencibles restarting play here. Loxton finds her midfield partner Misson. Misson free of a defender for a change and able to play forward. Ball trying to find a midfielder here to Miller, which is successful. Loxton being the link player here, but she's challenged by Mason. Gets away from the challenge. The ball here to De Jong. She's challenged by Grimmer. That ball's out for a Fencibles throw.
Oh, man.
Let's restart play here. I think Fencibles play a little bit concerned about offside, so stood out of the play. Ellerslie eventually win the throw-in.
Right. What's the best
With the throw here, booking the line towards Buckley. Buckley controls, but Misson steps in and picks up the loose ball. Her attempt across is blocked out of play for a Fencibles corner.
No, come on.
Venture family stuff here, not to allow there. Last year, injury maybe the control time little.
Oh, that's other.
I was listed on the soccer and he messaged me outside that.
Corner being taken here by Fencibles and Swinger again into a similar spot to last time. That's cleared by Ellerslie. The Fencibles player controls that. Chance here for Kisu, edge of the box. 30 footwork. Finds Rastetter. Rastetter bangs the ball off Grimmer. And Grimmer comes back with that challenge and puts it up for a throw-in. So resolute defending there from the Ponies, as they are desperate not to concede this goal. Throw in here from Fencibles, going long. Misson controls that. And a strong challenge there by Takeda in the box. Bit of a scramble there. Misson ends up having a shot over the bar. There's a reasonable chance for Fencibles there, but not able to keep the ball down.
Let's go, baby!
Wedlake going to be restarting play here. Goes to Q. Q getting pressed by Miller. Finds Jacob. Jacob, little flick around the corner to get away from Kisu, but not able to control it, and it goes out for a throw-in. Chato taking this in front of the building here. Works the line towards Miller, but Jacob's head dead on. And Q stops that going out for a corner, but it's a Fencibles throw. Kisu taking the throw early, goes to Miller. Miller controls back to Kisu. Kisu finds Chato. Chato under pressure here from a few Ellerslie players. The ball is eventually lost and falls with Leona. Leona turns, plays a channel ball for Barclay. Barclay one-on-one with the centre-back here, but just does escape her a little bit. Couldn't quite keep it under control. Fencibles tied it up nicely. Keeper with an early ball out to the defender. Nicely hit. Beasley tries to pop a ball into the channel, but it's lost. Ellerslie back with the ball again now. Takeda enjoying life in midfield today, finding Q. Q pops that ball forward to Barclay. A header from Clark finds a nice curled run there by Gage. Keeps onside. Nope, is offside. Lino taking his time to call that. As we head to halfway for a sub. Ellerslie AFC looking to bring on Silla, I believe. Silla coming on for Holly Leona. She's come and played her first game back for a couple of weeks. That will be a straight swap in terms of position, I believe, with Fa'afua going into that 10 position. Fencibles have made their own sub as well. Didn't catch who went off, but it's a midfielder coming on, number 20. Misha Marias, I believe. We'll check that though. And we'll find out who the player off is as well. It's Abby Wright wins that throw. Natalie Young, I'm told, is number 20.
No, sometimes.
She seems to have come on in midfield in place of Millie Loxton, I believe. She's a long run of field. Check that. I believe that is correct. Ellerslie pressing high here with the new player Fa'afua. Goalkeeper Doherty goes back to her defender on the right side there, expressed by Gage. Ball fighting in midfield. Mason ties it up. Fa'afua with a little flick on. Gage is going to get there first with her pace. Drives into the box. Been challenged by Turley. Turley tries to have a challenge there. Puts the ball off Gage for a throw in. Nice calm defending there from Fencibles. Doherty restarting play here from the goal kick. It's going to go long here, pushing her players up. Barclay not buying it and staying on the edge of the box. This ball is pumped towards Trudgeon. Trudgeon wins that, bangs it off Misson. And then there's a big clash of players in midfield there. And of course, the free kick goes against Ellerslie. Not sure that was the definition of a 50-50, but hey, that is what it is. Fencibles with a free kick running halfway as they go down the line. And Grimmer picks it away. Wright gets the loose ball, tries to drive into midfield. Does lose it under a challenge of two players. And a nice inside-out ball for the defensive player with a great save on Morgan Day, who's also been subbed on. I missed that sub by Petra Wedlake. It's 3 quality saves from Wedlake today. It's an amazing save there from Wedlake, keeping her team in this game and her clean sheet. Nice vision there for that pass. Morgan Day, the new player, running at Fa'afua. Fa'afua with a challenge. And a free kick for Fencibles.
I saw oh no. Yeah.
So yellow card for the Ellerslie player for something. Not quite sure what.
So he tried to bounce it.
Captain Trudgeon inquiring as to why there was a yellow card there.
Oh, it was pretty cool. Like 2 o'clock.
Ball's been rolled forward again while the referee wasn't watching. But anyway, that ball's put into a dangerous area. Header here from Listen. The goal for Fencibles. Really hard to take there from Ellerslie as contentious free kick. The ball wasn't on the spot. So really hard to take that. But that's football. The decisions don't always go your way. Ellerslie now need to chase and fight for this. Fill it with the kickoff here. Back to Mason. Mason puts that ball forward looking for one of her players. Missing the goal scorer. Clears that out for a throw-in. Ellerslie with a throw-in here. Trudgeon. Working down the line to Gage. Throw-in. He's come in and then back out again. Fencibles look to take this throw-in deep in their own end. Working down the line. Trudgeon wins that header. Gage. Back to Farfua. Farfua looking forward. Touches off a tackle from Misson. Finds Takeda. Takeda finds Mason. Mason back to Grimmer. Grimmer, little pop ball towards Barclay. Barclay can't quite get there ahead of Rastetta. Rastetta with a strong challenge there. Strides out. Finds a ball down the line, but Q has read that well. Pops it out for a throw-in. Great defensive read there from Alexa. Throw in here from Fences to restart play. Looking for a cross here. Finds Day. Day lays it off. Ellerslie appeal for an offside against Miller, but it's not given. Goes all the way back to Clark. Clark finds one of her players, but that challenge is made by a Fences player. Exactly the same foul as earlier, and there's no yellow card forthcoming from the referee. Not interested. Trudgeon making that point to the referee. Trudgeon going to be... So it's Grimmer actually taking this for a kick. Grimmer putting it forward. Flicked on by Farfua, almost through the back line, but an interception by Fencibles player. And then Mason heads that forward. Barclay under pressure from another Fencibles player. A lot of contact being let go in this period of the game. Turley tries to stride forward. Barclay comes and wins that off her though. Barclay doing a lot of work in this game. Ball's played back here to, I think it's Miller, who plays a nice, goes through players, plays a nice ball through, but the over it. And Ellerslie have a goal kick. We'd like to take this goal kick. Plays it out towards Q. Q being pressed by Miller. Goes line. Flicked on by Rastetta. Ellerslie have a throw in the Fences half. Referee all of a sudden worried about where it's been taken from now. Right. With the throw, finds Farfua. Farfua tries to control that under pressure. Puts that ball out under pressure. And Chator takes that ball miles away from where the throw is. Referee decides to waste everyone's time by making Luna take it and then telling her it's off the mark. Chator takes it again from basically the exact same spot. So everyone just wasted 15 seconds of their lives. Anyway, Fencibles had the ball back here. Strong challenge in midfield from De Jong. De Jong finds Beasley. Beasley challenged by Mason, but rides that challenge. Mason sticks with it though, and eventually almost wins it. The ball comes back to Missed. The shot. That shot goes out for a corner. Ellerslie not getting any calls here.
Was that one when you got that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting it.
Yeah, I mean,
Corner kick here from Fencibles. Going to be an outswinger this time.
No idea. George asked me if I got tickets for this message. So I said,
Listen, with another header. Heads it up though, instead of towards goal. And eventually Barclay clears that out towards halfway. Fencibles in no rush to take this throw in. Beasley comes across looking for the ball.
yeah.
To go line, but wins it, sips and hits that. Natalie Young in midfield there wins the ball back, providing a good replacement for Loxton. The tussle there on the sideline between Grimmer and the fullback Chator. Sorry, Beasley. Actually, that side is Chator. I apologise. Grimmer going to restart play here. Free kick. Sun in her eyes. Goes down the line. Finds Trudgeon. Trudgeon controls. Tries to go inside. Wins a throw. Challenged by two Fencibles players. As Connor Westbury goes to his bench. Makes two changes. We see kind of Barclay coming off for Yun Kwon or Uni. With Gage also coming off. And being replaced by Amir Stott. So like for like set of changes up front there. Two new strikers for the Ponies. That throw-in comes towards Uni. Uni misses out on her first touch to Clark. The ball put in midfield for Takeda to hit away. And Fua tries to head that towards Uni, but not enough power on that header, and it goes out for a throw. Coach T there, fetching the ball for Fencibles for this throw-in to be taken, right in front of the Ellerslie dugout. Ellerslie punching that with good press here. But Fencibles have come away with the ball. Just a miscontrol by the Fencibles fullback. Gives Ellerslie the ball back. Throw here early. Flick on side from Trudgeon. Dot with the pace. Taking on Rastadder. Rastadder with a bit of strength here. Bangs the ball off Stott for a goal kick for Fencibles. Doherty going to take this goal kick. Ellerslie try and punt their way back into this game. Doherty goes short. Clark back to Doherty. Doherty pressed by Stott. Goes into midfield. There's no challenge there. Mason heads that ball forward to Trudgeon. Trudgeon tries to control it. Bounces up and hits her hand. Unlucky. Fencibles fake to take that free kick early, but take the option of slowing the game down instead. The third Fencibles player now given a task taking this free kick. Clark. Clark decides she doesn't want to go. Not sure where she wants to go. Taking a lot of time over this. Goes back eventually to her keeper, Doherty. Doherty goes back to Clark. That ball gets switched across to Rastadder. Rastadder, first time ball out left looking for Beasley. Beasley not able to kick that in. Jacob with the ball in her hand. looks for her options. Got Stott down the line. That's what she does. Goes down the line to Stott. Stott defended by Rastetta. Rastetta unable to win that challenge. It puts it out for a throw in. Strong play there by Mia Stott. Jacob comes across to pick up the ball for another throw in. Jacob towards right. Right's come across to the side. A little turn in the midfield there from Fa'afua. Gets away from a couple of players, but does eventually lose it. And the ball is won in midfield here by Mason. Mason puts it forward early for Stott. Stott's got pace here, but Rastetta reads that well. Comes and nods it out for a throw in. Ellerslie threatening, putting some pressure on here. Right to Stott. Stott challenged by Isu. Beasley puts that ball out for a throw in. Ellerslie working their way incrementally down the pitch. Right, looking for options. Goes back to Stott again. Stott's challenge. It's called a foul throw, I believe. Yet another interesting call. Anyway. So throw down the line by Fencibles. Put out a play. So free kick given for something. Not sure what. Fencibles. Rastetta taking this. Goes short. Right steps in and wins that. And then wins that throw in. Flows early down the line for Stott. Stott with the pace on Rastetta. Rastetta's smart with her body movement and clips that off Stott for a throw in for Fencibles. Ellerslie throwing everything at this. Throws down the line here. Right heads that towards Fa'afua. Fa'afua pushed out a play by Curley, but illegally so, according to the referee, and Ellerslie have a free kick. The referee wanting Takita to take that closer to the goal. Takita pushing it forward. It's an interesting spot for this free kick. Takita be looking for a back post of Jacob, Q, and Uni. This is where it goes. It's a great ball. It just evades Uni at the back post. Glorious opportunity there for Ellerslie, but just not able to convert that. As the referee I think was going to make a sub. It was going to be a sub maybe, but no longer. So we're just playing on. I'll give a restart to play. Missin with the ball, lays off. That ball goes forward and into the Ellerslie dugout. Grimmer throwing that down the line to Trudgeon. Trudgeon puts it back inside, but Ellerslie loses it again. Strong challenge from Fa'afua and Missin. Referee gives a free kick. Not sure it's gone in our favour this time, but really not sure what that free kick was for. We basically have a free kick now on the opposite side to one we had last. So Takita, we're looking to same kind of delivery. Ellerslie hoping to make better of this opportunity this time. And we got pretty similar delivery as there's a bunch of players down on the box. And a free kick is given to somebody. The referee hasn't given a direction, I don't think, as a Fencibles player is down. And waves on a medical person from Fencibles to treat Rastetta.
Yeah, big energy. Yeah. That's what it is. How are we playing?
The medical person's been waved away by the referee, so We're going to play on here with a free kick in the middle of the park. I'm not sure who it's for still. Ellerslie, pretty confident for them. Pushed on. Referee and Misson having a chat about this free kick. And yep, that is an Ellerslie free kick. We've got Uni standing over this one. It's a very central one. We might see a strike here from the Korean import. Left-footed. Strike here from Uni. Reasonably well hit. Just a bit low and a bit wide. Not really troubling the keeper. Well worth a strike though. Doherty putting the ball down for a goal kick. Ball's popped down the right channel. Takeda puts that down the line again. It's hooked back into midfield. Misson flicks that on. Miller tries to bring that down. Has a bit of an air swing there, and Jacob is able to recover that. Passes it to Q to Jacob, and then Wright with some fancy footwork on the sideline here. Tries to go into the midfield, looking for options. Finds Mason. Mason plays back to Q. Q pumps the ball forward here, looking for Stott. The ball's turned over. There's a foot race here between Kisu and Jacob. Jacob wins that. Goes back to Lexa. Lexa goes down line early to Wright. Wright tries to nutmeg Chator. And a free kick given to Fencibles. Despite the protests of Wright, as there is a double change from Ellerslie, as we have Jennifer McMurray and Roxy Pastroff coming on for Jacob and Grimmer. So two fresh centre backs. Two fresh centre backs into the game for Ellerslie. First action for these two defenders will be to defend this corner. This free kick. Chater standing over this with a left-footed delivery. Oops, sorry. It's also taken right-footed by Hadley Young, and a shot from the edge of the box. Clipped, but into the hands of Wedlake. Wedlake looks at her options. She has Uni and Stop forward, and she looks for them. It's into midfield though, and Scylla wins that header. Back to Mason. Mason pops it forward early, but it's a nice header there by Besley. Besley strong at right back today for Fencibles. Miller picking the ball up here and plays down the line for Young. Young managed to get that ball in, and the ball was put back into the box, but Takeda defensively strong. Wins that, and then eventually Trudgeon comes away with the ball. It's a challenge in midfield by a Fencibles player. Morning Day gets up though, plays on as Uni looks to have fouled a Fencibles player, but referee wanted to play on. Smithson plays down the line. A cross coming in. Cute kicks that away. Hits a Fencibles player in the arm as it's been cleared, but the referee doesn't want to call that, so we play on. And Pastroff comes and gets her first touch, steps in and plays down the line for a throw-in. Fencibles make a change here. Hayley Miller, she's been lively up front, comes off. And the new player on number 8, Grace Ing, on up front. Grace Ing with their first touch, going down the side, Tries to control the hit of Pastrov. Pastrov watches her dribble it out, and Ellerslie have a throw. Pastrov taking this throw. Pastrov plays down the line, and Uni tries to get that in, but puts that ball out for a throw-in. Pastrov with the throw here. Working the line towards Farfua. Farfua flicks it on. And Fencibles knocked it out for a throw-in. It's another throw-in there where Misson wins the header. A little bit of contact between the two players. Not a huge amount. The coach not happy with it. That's what happens when you're a physical player. You throw yourself in situations, you're going to get contact. So, no sympathy from this commentator. Throw in for Fencibles here, just in front of their dugouts. It's forward. Mason steps across and wins that, puts it up for a throw-in. Fancy's worked the line here, looking for Day. Day and Young combined. An early cross in here, aimed towards Kisu. Kisu heads it on, but Wright is able to pick that floater ball up, and she puts it down the line. Can't connect with any of her teammates. That's out for a throw-in. It's going to be Chaitor throwing the ball in here. She goes down the line looking for the new player Ng, but that's cleared away eventually, I think, by McMurray. McMurray dribbles, finds Wright. Wright finds Stott down the line, but touches out of play, unable to control that. Chaitor with this throw-in, just on halfway. Takeda heads that away. Chaitor with the ball back at her feet, passes at her head actually to Kisu. Kisu tries to find it's on midfield, but Fa'afua partially wins it, and Kisu has it back. Kisu drives into the box, trying to get through challenges, but Mason wins it eventually. And Stott challenging Rastetta, and Uni and Stott trying to press the Fencibles players. They've got all the way back to Doherty, the keeper, in purple. She finds her fullback. The ball into midfield here. Ellerslie pick this off. Farfua with the ball facing forward. Pops it over the left side to Trudgeon. Trudgeon has the pace for this. Coming across is another sub I missed. Alexandra Hapipaya. And Trudgeon bangs it off her for a corner. Big chance here for Ellerslie to draw level in this game. Takeda going to be taking this. He's needing a little bit of a slice of luck here. Due some, I would say. Takeda looking at her targets in the middle here. Delivery coming in. It's near post. It's confidently punched away by the keeper. Back to Takeda. Takeda challenged strongly by a Fencibles player, but ball's back in the midfield. Takeda has the ball in the box, but Fencibles do scramble it away. Grace Ng now with the ball to Kisu. Kisu challenged by Takeda, and Stott steps forward, runs at the back line, but is intercepted by Turley. Turley's clearance is intercepted by Takeda. Takeda to Stott to Mason. Mason to Trudgeon. Trudgeon driving forward, got some free space here. Tries to go around the fullback, but the fullback sticks foot out and intercepts that. Trudgeon now working the throw to Uni. Uni plays back to Trudgeon, but left short. But Mason steps in and wins that. Goes to Uni. Uni back to Trudgeon, but it's out for a throw in. Ellerslie just not quite able to put these phases together. Fencibles taking their time on the restart here as they work the line. Pastroff with a strong header. Gets that ball out for a throw in.
Just up now. No, it's the guy that's right here.
Ball down the line here towards Misson. Misson goes around Mason. Mason stays with it though. Great tackle there. The ball goes out for a corner kick. Mason strong in this game so far.
Nah, just look at the game for me. Technically set up. Show me the text me so about. That's a fully on the wing.
Turley taking this corner. Going to be outswinger. Late comes, isn't able to get that away, but it's cleared to the edge of the box. Misson goes back to Turley. Turley delivers it back in again. Keeper Wedlake calls that, plucks that out of the air and looks at her options. No one really that far forward, so she takes her time. Punts it now, aiming for Fa'afua. Fa'afua and Misson challenge. The ball's missed by both. Fa'afua now with the ball at her feet. Tries to go and find Trudgeon, but isn't able to get the ball down. Misson here showing her strength. Wins a free kick for minimal contact, but contact nonetheless.
I would say I did it last time, so I had 2 center backs, keeper, Boston. Well, you fought for it, you said. King's not down.
Restarted here by Doherty. Doherty down the right channel. Mason heads it out for the throw for Fencibles.
Yeah, I'll say a full on sprint, not just like acceleration, not acceleration, I'll say a fast isn't it?
Trudgeon wins the ball back here, plays to Mason. Mason looking for Fa'afua in the midfield. The layoff to Trudgeon is successful, and Trudgeon banks it off for an Ellerslie throw. Pastroff picking this ball. Then restart play quickly. Goes to Fa'afua. Fa'afua's touch is a bit loose. Loses it to Misson. Misson, the power work in the midfield today for the Fencibles captain. Back to Doherty. Doherty calm to Turley. Turley back to Doherty, and then out towards Apipaya, but that's overhit, and it goes out for a throw-in. Ellerslie with a chance here as we enter into the 89th minute. Trudgeon with the throw-in. Looks Mason. Mason back to Trudgeon. Trudgeon into the box. That header is mistimed by Apipaya, and she puts it out for a throw-in. Trudgeon here taking the throw-in. Finds Fa'afua. Fa'afua can't control that, and the ball sent down the line for a foot race between Pastroff and Ing, which Ing eventually wins. And then the ball is back with Day. Day striding forward with Pastroff to beat. That's back. Looks for a ball into the midfield. Finds Ing, but Ing can't keep her feet. And then Day tackles Pastroff for a Ellerslie goal kick.
For the short reason, couldn't leave it open today fast and work. Yeah, but he's not.
You here with the ball. Looks at her options. Right foot down the channel. Looks for Stott. Overhit a little bit. Stott can't get the line of that. And Fencibles had the ball, but Takeda steps in and wins that. Fa'afua is able to face forward. Got the ball. Tries to drive away. but Young comes back and wins that. Good impact off the bench here from Natalie Young. Curly here at the base of this midfield, just keeping this game ticking over, but that ball is a bit hard and goes out for a throw-in. One of a rare mistake from the number 6 for Fencibles. This ball's worked down the line towards right under pressure from Kisu. McMurray that ball forward, but Rastata bangs it out for a throw-in. No frills there, just a bit of contact. That ball's restarted, and Wright wins a throw-in. I have no added time in this half, apparently, from the referee. It's like a pure 90 minutes. It's very interesting. Very random there. There's absolutely 0 at a time in this half. In fact, I even go before the 90 in my records. So very strange call there by the referee. It's not made it easy for Ellerslie to get a comeback on this. But anyway, that's what it is. And Ellerslie move on with a loss here. But we look to play Suburbs next week in another derby game. An important game again for the Ponies as they look to try and get a win back into the column. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time with